eight ways to get a huge tax refund. All right. It's April 17th, Monday, 2023. It's Finance Nation here. All right. So, the first thing on the list is you might get a larger tax bill or a tax bill instead of a refund. So, that is just, one of the things, maybe it's not a big deal to people. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But that is something to consider because of just you don't want to necessarily pay that bill. You might already have planning for it all year long. So you were like, okay, you're just going to pay it. And you did it the opposite way. So the second thing on the list is tax refunds might be forced savings for you. So it might be forced savings for you. And that could be just intentional because you just know yourself, you know you're going to do something else with it. And this is just something that you can plan for. And this ties in with, some of these numbers do overlap. So this ties in with another one later on the list, and you'll hear that one. The third thing that I came up with, tax refunds might be spending opportunities that might otherwise be available to you because you already had spent, saved, or invested it. And like I said, that might be the same as number 3, but they might be spending opportunities. They might be saving opportunities where you otherwise would have done something else with it. And so it might not be forced savings. It might be forced savings for you. That's why it's a separate one, because you could just be intentionally also be saving other money instead. And then number 4, it feels good to get a small windfall even when you expect it each year. So it feels good for me, at least. It's not to some of these huge ones that you hear about. It's not even the average, but it's just nice to go, okay, I'm going to do this with it or that with it. And that falls into the next one. 5, practice financial planning on how to save, spend, or invest your refunds on a larger basis instead of pay period to pay period, deciding I'm just going to put that to savings, where otherwise I would have probably invested it. I don't know how much of that I would have spent on my refunds, but to see that in the IRS calculator tool, I take out extra money each pay period because of this. And I sometimes try to increase it each year as my taxes get larger and larger for my dividends, my taxable dividends. Number 6, building your savings. It could be for savings, but building your business and building your investments or other opportunities. For the really big one on number 6 is annual charity. Deciding, I'm going to take this $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 and they're going to plop it to their charity and then have it be a tax write-off for next year. And then that could actually be some charity, supposedly. I've heard some stories where it's more cost efficient, like it saves them more money in taxes to actually pay that and then to actually get than to pay their taxes all year long, to pay money towards a charity. They get, like, for every dollar they might get $10 or whatever. And that just depends on how you file your taxes, if you're itemized and stuff like that. Number 7, attempting to get rich off of a tax refund. So everyone's always like going to the 20-year-old. So let's say you were 30 years old instead, and you had a $5,000 refund every year for 10 years. And you decided that at the end of the year, because you don't invest during the year, but you're going to take that $5,000 and you're going to invest it in the prior year tax year, and you're going to take that $5,000 for 10 years. I only did 10 years because some people, they start investing and then they stop and then they have it grow. So then I was like, have it grow for the next, I think it was 20 years. So from age 30 to age 50, it grew to $337,000. So you could take that. I was like, I should have probably did 30 years, but So we'll take it from age 40. So from age 40, you started getting a $5,000 refund, and in 10 years, it's worth $72,000 about. After age 50, the next 20 years. No, that's right. Oh, you would be age 40. You would be age 70. So, and supposedly it's about $337,000. And of course, any amount is better than no amount whatsoever, because some people don't even begin to save. And there is some huge, ridiculous statistics, like half the workforce isn't even offered a retirement plan at work, necessarily like a 401k, which could be forced savings as well, automatic to offer. And then out of that percentage, there was like only a small percentage, I want to say 39%, I could be wrong, just look it up, are participating in it. So there's this huge small percentage of people participating in either a workplace program. It does take more discipline to do a Roth IRA or traditional IRA necessarily. So spending spree opportunities, number 8, spending spree opportunities, debt payoff opportunities for those that don't financially plan well. So if you're not a great financial planner, you're like, this is gonna be my opportunity to go blow a bunch of money because I only get to do it once a year. It could pay for your Amazon Prime membership. It could pay for your Walmart Plus membership and your Instacart membership, or all these Disney Plus membership. It could pay for all your memberships for the year. And or you could put it in that relief fund, that sinking fund, or something like that. And this does overlap with some of the other ones. But this is just 8 huge reasons that I just came up with over the past 30 minutes. And this was something that I really wanted to share with you, because I get a nerve in the back of my stomach. Like, they're like, oh, you're wasting interest money and on if you get a refund over getting the tax bill, or getting a smaller refund like $50, $100. And it's just, to get that refund, yeah, you're like, yay. Even if you get a $50, $100, $150 refund, for some people it's going to be like, yay. But and that's probably about where my refund would probably be, something really small. But I do force savings all year long, and if I could force savings more, like I just increased it by, I get paid every week, so I get paid $1 extra. So I took out, and I said, oh, I'll do $1 extra from what I was previously doing. And so, at one point I was saving so much, but I was making less than what I was making now. And then now I'm like, do I want to increase it back to that? And then when I get my pay raise, my planned pay raise through the union contract, do I want to increase it then? And that's always a fun financial planning opportunity as well. But especially when you had a bill, it can be a little defeating if you have like a car bill that you were not expecting, and then your tax refund necessarily goes to that. But where would that money have been previously had you not had the tax refund? Would it have been spent? Would it have already been in your savings? Then you feel like your savings goes down. If it would be there, then maybe that's the plan for you. But if it's not, then I might have invested it. So I'm not a tax advisor, not a financial advisor, or anything like that. This is just for your entertainment purposes only. This is stuff that I've come up with. So do your own due diligence for your own personal financial situation, and so on and so forth. And have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Finance Nation out.